What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. This is most likely the last episode of the series. We are working on a mission for Tartarus, and this is a point of no return save spot. So, yeah, we are definitely on the last mission. So, I've got my Elite Trooper ballistic armor. It's level 27 with 74 damage. But I got this, and holy crap, it's called Chimera by Joe Cure. It was the if we go into the journal and we go down to can I do this? Guess I can't. Anyway, so the quest with Jolkier, or whatever her name is, that had us going every which way but finished, gave this to me. It is freaking ridiculously good, especially for what it is. So it's one level higher than my armor, and it's one level, or like 3 points better than my armor. So we're gonna have this on when we first go in. If I need to, I'll switch over to the ballistic armor or the elite troop armor, because I do have some mods that will help us a little bit. Kind of wonder if I should get rid of the grounded and switch it to toughened. So there's a mod up here called toughened that might be a better choice. Toughened. Yeah, let's go with the
With interest.
Nice one. You must have had it quicker than their heels.
I mean, that wasn't really.
Alright, let's go ahead and toughened. So that will give us some better mods for the
I gotta remember that one.
other for bullets and crap. Hold on. Let's just take all of this for a second. And I saw that I could actually upgrade all the armor. Alright, let's see what armor Vicar Max, and I think we're gonna take Nyoka as well. So they're wearing the heavy construction suit. Vicar Max is wearing MSI Armored. Alright, let's see if we can upgrade their stuff a little bit. So we're gonna upgrade. Oh, don't think I can upgrade this one. Yeah, this one I can't upgrade. Good looking armor though. Alright, so we can upgrade. This one. So against plasma, let's go with toughened. Put that on there. Okay, and then let's tinker with it a little bit. So that's level 14. This is level 16, so do that twice. Okay, that actually boosted it up quite a bit. So, where did this stuff come from? Oh, you know what? That's from when I was, that's when I was, farming credits. Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. Alright. So the guns I'm gonna go with is the Plasma Rifle 2.0, the Light Machine Gun Mark II, and the Assault Rifle Ultra, as well as the shotgun. So, I might actually... I've got a Magnum right there. And a Magnum right here. I think I'm gonna change out one of these. We got... I think it might be less detrimental if I... Alright, I want to switch out... Oh my gosh, that was very framey. So I feel like this game is actually a little bit more than even my Xbox can handle. Magda Power, Magda Ray, Magda Numb, Magda Melt, Magda Zap. That's the one I want. Alright, and then let's drop this stuff off. Okay. Did not mean to examine that. Do me proud and I shall shower you in borswurst and gold. Cross me and I'll serve your head on a silver platter with mushroom gravy. Signed by the... Okay. So these are like decorations, I guess. Couple birds, maybe? This must be... Oh! Yeah, so all these are... Sanjar donated these after you helped MSI. So these are like all the different things that you get if you so like the spores of the puffball cast on the lighted on fresh soil, we put down new root. So these are all things that we've gotten throughout our adventures through the outer worlds. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's put the zap mod onto the machine gun. I just want to have something that's a little bit more. Which ammo does that? 90. That's not. See, that's why I went with this gun instead of the shotgun. Still has a good amount of ammo. All right, let's get into this. I just wanted to have a little bit of a. I just wanted to have a little bit of a.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Anyway, wanted to have a little bit more balanced out, just because we never know what we're gonna hit. And I mean, we are going up against the corporations here, so I'm sure there's gonna be a fair share of mechanicals and drones and regular old humans. So
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths.
yeah,
The
okay.
interior can be
It's
chilly.
chilly.
I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me. I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Oh, nice.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy.
Yay.
You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
How long will that take? Well, of all the places to get arrested, what the hell is with you people in landing violations? Wait, this isn't Terra 2? My mistake. I'll just leave. What the hell's with you people?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
How do I... Show me your... Oh, this is because of our...
What? Oh, yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am. I just couldn't see you clearly before. Screen's on the fritz. Damn thing. But for the record, now that I hear you, I totally recognize you. Totally. You're, you, of course. Obviously. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Okay.
Take care.
Actually...
Please be advised. May luck be with you.
Okay, I guess that was my last chance. Alright, so we're gonna take with us Vicar Max and Nyoka. Select and Nyoka. I just feel like they're both the most useful in a combat situation. Nyoka can like mutilate a corpse with her machine gun, and Vicar can knock them all down, so... Okay.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Dad.
Okay. So they all died. Looks like I was right about the drones.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Oh, that's great. Thank you, man. Much appreciated.
Well, this makes breaking into a top secret prison, or maximum security prison, a lot easier.
Keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Entering the lab.
I don't want to leave this armor on.
Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
Okay.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh?
Yep.
Fear not, Captain. I want you back.
Just kind of curious right quick. Let's just... idle camera.
Got your paperwork squared away.
Yeah. Definitely got my paper squared away. Holy crap. This would be a huge freaking firefight.
Can't do it. I'm coming.
That's not possible.
I thought I could have these guys hack them. Or something. Okay.
What? Are you new here? tell anyone, please.
Holy crap. I have a feeling we're gonna get into a firefight pretty soon. Restricted access. Oh, good. Okay. Looks like we got ourselves a little break here. Okay. Don't really need anything from there. Transition to the pit. So far, we have been able to get through this entire place without firing a single shot. I kind of feel bad for letting those one guys die, but they were gonna blow my cover, so yeah. Sacrifices had to be made, I guess. It's probably too high level for us. Ah, just barely. Weapon skills. Yeah, I don't have anything that will.
Boy, take me. I thought the chasm outside Stellar Bay was deep. This makes me nauseous.
Holy crap, yeah. Alright, where do we go? Right over there. Okay, yep, we're just regular guys. Don't mind us. Just a couple of extra employees. Our disguise is broken right now. Okay, now what?
All right, MSI. I'm not one for pronouncing speeches. Are you new here? I didn't think we were hired. Whoa. Oh, wait.
What am I watching here? Oh, these are the guys that are... Oh, crap. These are the guys that we helped in Stellar Bay. Holy crap. So this is where you're either going to do this all by yourself or you're going to have people helping you. This is,
Hold it. Yeah? Hey, keep your distance.
I've got the coronas. That's what's happening. I should have told him that. Got the coronas. Okay. I probably shouldn't be wasting... I've only got one check. Shouldn't be wasting... Oh, so that was just a way to get past the guards. See, I feel like you're supposed to be sneaking through here. Alright. Directly ahead. Shut that door. Oh. There we go. Unsealed door.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in him.
Except for most
And
bullets are
the
made of copper.
convict, the vicar. You know, most people, once they're out of prison, don't seem keen on returning.
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens. My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man. Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle. Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
I believe we could ask you the same.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
Okay, so really not liking this guy.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
Oh, so it's a good thing I didn't... I guess it's a good thing I didn't take off the clothing I've got, so I'm gonna get your... They need my help. Then you need my help. This isn't going anywhere. I have to rescuing to do. Don't be here when I get back. I'm going to get your administration's...
You have? Is that what you were doing at the Ministry? Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Okay, good. Maybe some good can come out of you after all. Right, you just wait here for my orders. So far, this is kind of anticlimactic. Okay, where do I need to go? That way?
See what the fuss is about a blasted lab coat.
Fugitive's a fugitive. Let it go. Stay down.
Company ammo.
Waste of company ammo.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Yep.
Take a breath now, folks. Once we're out there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
Captain,
You have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
Oh my gosh, what's he gonna do
You've
to him?
disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty. Typical. Running your mouth in the middle of a crisis. It's almost as if you delight in chaos. I should have dealt with you a long time ago. You were always too dangerous to leave unchecked. I'm not surprised by your arrogance. You've been prancing about the colony for entirely too long, with no one to put you in your place. Leaving you alive was my greatest mistake, but it is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right.
Kind of egotistical, isn't she? Let's talk about this. Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health. Ooh, I like that answer. You don't understand. Phineas is my friend. I'm not living without him. I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. There's been...
I'm
Yeah,
aware
there
of your
hasn't been enough
propensity for
violence.
Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain. I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Sounds like it's a good thing
And
I brought
don't
that
worry,
electric gun.
I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Okay, that must be the warden. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. Alright, save. We're gonna save. Make it a new save. What's this door go to? Oh my! Holy crap! He just one-shotted the hell out of me. I'm max level, guys. I'm level 30. And he went straight through me like I wasn't even there. He literally did wash me down the drain.
Unexpected noise.
Alright, Vicar.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Oh, we're being shot by something! Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, I need a reload. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, I died. Okay. I was not paying attention, honestly. Was just not paying attention. So, once you get them to half health, it spawns a bunch of combat drones. At least that's what it felt like. Or it seemed like. switch to this.
Understood.
That did nothing. See if we can knock him down a little bit. That's perfect. All right. Gotta heal up. Got more combat drones inbound. Okay. The combat drones are what's gonna kill me. Okay. Oh crap! Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, she's gonna kill me. Oh, jeez, this is pretty bad. Where'd he... Oh, did we kill him? The hell? Oh, we got him. Dude, that guy was tough. He was very tough. This must be where old Sophia's at.
Why won't you
Get me out of here!
There we go. Okay.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Alright, are you alright?
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Okay. Doesn't sound...
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Okay, let's
Yes,
see
yes,
here.
certainly. I'll help however I can.
See what happens.
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here. I heard it from Akande herself. She tried to pressure me into joining her side, you see. Tried to make me realize that all hope is lost, and that we are alone. She was half right. We are alone, and we're going to have to fend for ourselves, because there's no telling what's happened to Earth.
So,
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace.
sounds to me like they
That
were
was 2 years
recalled.
ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
Well, if it's a Earth frigate, then it could be that Earth has washed its hands of Halcyon. I mean, heard whatever they did from the frigate, and they're like, yeah, screw that. We're not doing any more with that. I mean, nice and easy.
Yes, Akande mentioned as much. Earth hasn't sent us a single message in 3 years. No one knows why. Akande had kept the truth to herself, perhaps with good reason. Can you imagine what would...
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all... Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others
I forgive you.
Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. If you have any more questions...
Don't have anything. Let's get going.
Yes, we must. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than... When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future...
It is exciting. Alright, let's see what happens.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with. and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Right, guys, that is it. That is the Outer Worlds. It was an awesome game. I really enjoyed playing this, and holy crap, that ending was almost as good as some of the Fallout endings that you can get. Oh man, that was such a good game. really enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed this series, be sure to smash that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and where we'll be bringing out more gameplays for Metro Exodus and possibly Borderlands 3 as well. You know, some other games that I have been wanting to play for you guys. But if you guys haven't already, pick up this game, play it. It is really, really good. And I think I'll see you guys next time.